It's that time in the show where I talk about the investment in my Roth, or actually health savings account.
Okay.
All right. So I'll take my glasses off for this. First, our normal disclaimer. Please, everybody, we are not advocating that you flip real estate, trade notes, buy crypto, buy cows, crypto mine, any sort. We just want you to know what you can do as options for your choice in investing in your retirement account. So we just have to be careful, give that little disclaimer, and we appreciate your understanding there. We're always excited to hear about new ideas. So some of you that listened to this summit got to actually even see the cows I bought inside my health savings account LLC called the Dutton Kohler Livestock Company. Okay, so here's my new investment. So my rancher that is the custodian of my cows and taking care of the pasture, because I cannot do it. That's self-dealing, prohibited transaction. I can't go out there and play with my cows. Oh, sorry, I can go out and pet them. If they're asleep, I can tip them over. I can tease them, but I cannot go out and feed my cows. That would be prohibited.
I can't believe you've never been cow tipping before.
So my rancher called me up and he's like, Mark, are you going to keep these cows through the winter? I said, well, I don't know still. Because see, I have 5 moms that just gave birth to 5 bull calves. They're called bull calves. He said, are you going to keep them through the winter? Because you got to feed your cows through the winter. There's no pasture to go out and eat, green grass. So hay is starting to become very valuable. All right. So then he called me up and he goes, I got a buddy. It's in a town called Hamer. I don't even know where it's at. It's a little town, an hour away. But he goes, I got this buddy in Hamer. We're good old friends. He's willing to sell me 80 tons of hay for $150 per ton, $150 a ton. For those of you that drive down the road and you see these huge hay bales that are like 8 feet long and 5 feet tall, and they make corn mazes out of them around Halloween and all that. Those are a ton hay bale. That's a ton. So a ton is $150. And I go, how many ton am I going to need for my 10 cows? And he goes, you're going to need about 18 tons to get them through the winter. So I did the math. That's around $2,000 or so. And so in my investment in my cows, I need to budget about $2,000. In my health savings account, I did my contribution for this year and then funded the LLC because I bought the cows for $8,000. And I need to, pasturing is going to run me about $1,200 this summer, and then $2,000 to $2,500 for hay in the winter. All right, there we go. Now, folks, the reason why I'm breaking down this basics too, this is what you need to do. This is what we talked about in the summit. When you're ready to invest your IRA, you got to run some financial models. What am I buying? What are the holding costs going to be? And what am I going to sell it for? And then you do your ROI. What's my return on investment? Divide it by 12. There's your annualized ROI. And you want to go, how am I doing? So anyway, quickly, I guess I'm wasting time here. Maybe, maybe not. But I took those costs and I said, okay, if I hold the cows through the winter, they're going to weigh each 200 to 300 pounds more. Then I can sell them for more in the spring. I think I'm going to hold them through the winter. Then he said, do you want to buy the extra hay? And I go, what do you think? And he goes, well, I'll split it with you. So we might go buy another 60 tons of hay. And he goes, $150, a good price. And I said, hold that thought. I'll get back to you. So I started texting some of my other rancher friends. And I text Liddell Air, the partner in our accounting firm. And I just said, hey, is $150 a good price for a ton? Liddell texts me back and he goes, I'm paying $225 right now. Because southern Utah is a terrible drought. And then I text one other person. I said 150, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, we're paying 200 a ton." So I said, "Buy it." And he goes, "Where do you want to put it?" I go, "What do you mean? Where do I got to put it? Can't you just leave it there?" He's like, "No, this guy doesn't want it. You got to come get it." I'm like, "Damn." So he goes, "Well, we'll send a semi over there. It usually costs about $5 a ton for a semi to pick them up and drop it off over here, and we'll cover it with blue tarps." Some of you that drive by farms see that. And he goes, "We'll cover it with tarps so it doesn't get wet and mold. And then come December, when all the farmers are desperate for hay, you probably can double your money." That's my investment. And my health savings account's doing it. There you go. That's how
Cool.
you self-direct, people. Self-direct
Okay.
101. Isn't
Yeah.
that a fun example?
That is cool. I love that. I mean, I would never have thought you'd buy hay.
Yeah. I didn't either.
I mean, alfalfa. I mean, some may call it alfalfa.
Yeah. Some may call it scrumptious. A cow may call it scrumptious. But that's what I'm doing.